Hey, Half-Asters!
Hey.
We're here at the Florida RV Trade Association RV Show in West Palm Beach, Florida, and we're going to venture into the psychedelic because these two Coachmen Class C/B plus RVs they have a very interesting paint scheme and a very interesting floor plan.
So we're going to go in and check it out.
Yeah, and plus you guys have been telling us you wanted us to look at some Coachmens. So here's our opportunity. Let's go do it.
Hey there, I'm Rose.
And I'm Dan, and we are the Half-Ass Travelers.
This is the 2025 Coachmen Prism 24CB, and aside from its coloring, which is...
Looks like a honeydew melon.
Yeah, it's melony. I don't know. It's definitely different, but it's kind of hard to see the comparison because the paint's so different, but it looks more like the Echo and the Granite Ridge and the Condor with the shape of it. I don't know. When we get inside, we could be completely wrong, but that's what it kind of reminds me of on the outside. And one of the reasons is all of these outdoor amenities under this huge awning. You've got the TV with the sound bar, all the integrated audio right there. Let's take a look underneath. There's your liquid propane tank. You've got a ZAMP plug for additional solar and an exhaust for your water heater and cabin heater. And a look at this large, this is the thing that was reminding me, I think, a lot of the Echo, and that is this kind of corner storage area. It is huge in here.
I could lock you in there when you're misbehaving.
Well, luckily there's actually two access doors, so she'll probably forget to lock the other one. On the back here, we've got that other access door I was just talking about, and a ladder to the roof. And what is this? It looks like a quick connect for propane, right there where it needs to be, where you would be cooking out underneath your large awning. Let's go around the other side. On the driver's side, you've got this huge slide. It takes up almost the entire length of the coach. There is a generator under there, you can see that, Rose, and also a storage container, which I am gonna get down on my hands and knees and go down and show you.
Do that for me.
The storage container. We're not gonna go there, Rose. It's pretty large, but you wanna access that before you put the slide out, preferably. There's an outdoor shower here. Your city water connections, your umbilical for your 30 amp power supply, and coaxial cable plug. Up underneath, you can see, is the drain outlet for your black tank drain and your gray tank drain. And that's pretty much it. And do they have storage in here? Yep, storage for your sewer hose right here in the bumper. Always good to have, keep the ick out. There's no retractable steps here because it is so low to the ground, you don't need them. It's a very easy step right up here. We have the screen door on the inside of the RV door, and we have that frosted glass that we like. Also have an access panel for your batteries. It looks like there's one battery in there right now, but there looks like there's additional space where you could add batteries as needed. Did you get that, Rose? Oh. There you go. Nope. Well, we'll leave that for now. Let's go on inside. The Prism is on the Mercedes chassis. This is a near carbon copy of the chassis that we have in our Wayfarer. It's got the cup holders, the large screen, and the styling of the Mercedes that we like. It's got the typical visors with the storage over top, but this one has an additional feature. This has a screen for the backup camera rather than a rear view mirror. We like that a lot. That is an excellent feature. Up over the driver's compartment, you can see there's this cutout that makes it easy for you to get in and out without whacking your head. It also transitions into a sleeping space, but I'm gonna try to uncover it here because we love when they have, it's empty. We love when they have a skylight. Rose is on a panic. That's what we do, we break things. The skylight, we love the idea of a skylight in there. It brings in so much natural light into the unit. Got a television right above the door. We're not as big fans as the TV above the door. There is a place here for a charging station right inside, so you can drop your phone there. There's also a USB-A, USB-C here. Not so much. I don't know how big of fans we are of that. All of the controls are hidden behind this door here, right inside the doorway. You can see all the controls listed there. Just rocker switches. On the other side, come around here, Rose, you can see the battery switch, as well as some other controls. And we're going to go ahead and go right to the kitchen, because one of Rose's favorite features is the additional countertop that they install to give you just that much more. And this is a big sink. It's not all that deep, but the dimensions are large, and it's got a big faucet. We like that. It's a little, it's got that plastic faucet, but as long as it works, we're good to go. It's got a dual burner induction cooktop. We like the induction cooktop. You got a little spice rack there. And then you've got the light above. This is more of just a protection for the cabinets. Up overhead, you got a large cabinet over the stove, and then another kind of less deep cabinet over the sink. That provides a little more headroom. I see why they did that, so you can lean over the sink. Makes a lot of sense. Large cabinet under the sink. Microwave oven. And then that's just an access panel for the low point drain. What do you think is backsplash, Rose? A little chintzy, a little cheesy, I don't know. I don't know if I would have bothered. Across from the kitchen, there's this big dinette. And we do like the cushions on this dinette because they come up pretty far, pretty much to the middle of my shoulder blades, which is about the best you could hope for in a dinette. They're not going to go up any higher than that. Large picture window with the slide at the bottom to get you some breeze inside with a couple of LED lights. You'll see there's no cabinets over the dinette. We like that because it keeps it nice and open and airy. And that is a good thing. This all converts into a bed, of course. And up underneath, some storage drawers. These are stapled drawers. And you can see that there are seat belts on these seats so they can be used while you're in transit. And there's double legs on this table. A lot of times you'll see the table hinged to the wall. This one's got the dual pedestals, metal pedestals. Now, one thing that we are not fans of, Rose will tell you, 100 times we've seen this in RVs, and every time I forget and I trip, the Widowmaker. That's what we call it. Because how many times are you going to hit that step or not realize it's there and go down from the step and get yourself off balance? We are not fans of the step in the back. All right, I've ranted enough about that. Refrigerator with a separate freezer. It's a drawer freezer. It's a pretty nice fridge. It's Norcold. And there's your panel for your fuses and breakers. Over top is another storage compartment. And this is the inlet for the AC unit, which is ducted throughout. And there's also a fan right above your head, Rose. There you go. Across from the refrigerator, here's your clothing storage area, a very large wardrobe. You can kind of see the staples in here. Not big fans of that. These drawers are a little thin. Not those substantial drawers we've seen in some other RVs, but that makes them a lot lighter also. So you got to take the good with the bad, or the bad with the good, I should say. As far as the valance or the molding around the slide, it's nice. We kind of like it. You can kind of see the wood in there, but it's almost elegant. What do you think, Rose?
It's all right.
Almost. All right, right here in the corner, you got something different. You have the bathroom sink outside the bathroom. I like this. It makes it a lot easier when I'm getting ready, and you know, if you have to do two people in the RV and one's doing one thing and somebody wants to do something else, especially if one person's in the shower, the other person can still get ready. Nice mirror, towel holder, a plenty big sink with storage under that sink. Like the dark fixtures, in contrast to the white sink. Let's take a look at this corner bath. And we're not fans of the corner bath. Now there's more room in here.
Oh! There goes the Widowmaker.
Rose
Did you see that?
are you okay?
I'm good. Okay.
Rose just slipped on the step. So, there you go. There's an example. Rose is really, she's focused on her work and her filming, so she didn't notice the step. Sorry, babe. All right, this is a plastic toilet, and it feels like it.
Nice.
I think that this is the flimsiest toilet I've ever seen in an RV. I don't know what's going on here. I'm telling you right now, I am not a big fan. Here's another thing I'm not a big fan of. Okay, there's a large step into the shower. The shower is tight, and it's one of these typical corner showers. It's a rectangle. They do have this shelf in here, which is nice, but for me, that's just an elbow hitting hazard. I am pretty far up into the skylight at 6 feet. We got the shower wand here. This is just, there's not a lot of room. This is claustrophobia waiting to happen. It does have a nice medicine cabinet over top, and it's got the shower door we like, which is retractable. That's a plus, but man, I don't know that I'd be taking a shower in there. Here's another thing that we're not big fans of, and that's the corner bed. Just not wide enough for Rose and I. It's just not wide enough. I mean, and then, you know, add to that the fact that whoever's sleeping on this side kind of has to slide down the bed and shimmy to get in and out of the bed. It's just not for us. Now, if you're traveling alone or with a pet or whatever, this might be perfect for you, might be the perfect size. Just doesn't really work for Rose and I. But there are some nice cabinets overhead. Let's see if they stay up. Nope. What is that? All right, that's awful. I'm not ashamed to say it. These cabinets are in desperate need of a piston. They don't stay up. I don't understand. All right, I don't rant a lot. They don't stay up. I don't get it. Let's talk about some other things. The headboard's neat. Look at these windows. Look at these window shades. All right, this is a plastic like add-on box that they put around it. It looks like they just stuck it on there. It's just cheap looking. I don't get it. You're gonna make a great RV that looks so great from the outside, and on the inside there's just these little things that just make it look so cheap. I don't get it. But other than that, I mean, we like the design.
I like that it's bright.
Yeah. As far as a lot of light coming in, the bathroom design is great, having the sink outside. Not a fan of the shower. Not a fan of that corner bed at all. Not a fan of the Widowmaker. Absolutely not. I think we're unanimous on that. So those are our general impressions of this unit, but they do have another floor plan on the Prism, and it's a completely different floor plan. Well, I think it's a completely different floor plan. We haven't seen it yet, but it's definitely a completely different color. Well, take a look at this funky color. If you thought the green was a little out there, take a look at this. This is the gray. They call this, I think, Mercedes blue or Mercedes gray. Mercedes blue. It's a matte finish paint. We've been seeing this a lot in cars, but not so much in RVs. It's very different. And we like the contrast with the black rims and the little meatier, not quite off-road tires, but a little meatier tires. It's really the contrast between the black and that gray. It really pops. It makes the styling stand out in a sea of just regular gray or white Class C RVs. So thumbs up on that one. We like that color. I guess it's not a, what's the word I'm looking for? God. We're gonna start this one on the outside also, very similar to the other Prism we looked at with the TV and the sound bar outside. All right, I'm imagining that this is, yep, the propane tank, just like the other unit, as well as your vents for your cabin heater and water heater on the outside. And then in the back, here's the big difference, because this does not have that huge cargo compartment in the back corner, which would have been under the corner bed, but it does have a fairly large compartment. It is metal on the inside. You can see they've got the shore power cable in there along with a few other things. They also have the quick connect hookup for your propane tank and a couple 12-volt plugs right underneath where you would need it under the awning. And also, what are you pointing out, Rose?
Where you put your sewer hose.
Oh yeah, the sewer hose can be stored on either end, either this side or the other. Over here on the driver's side, we got this massive slide, and this one's a little different because we have some storage in the slide, it looks like. Let's take a look. What do you think, Rose? What's in there?
Not much.
Oh, boo. Well, at least it's storage. It may not be that deep.
You can put your chairs in here.
Yes,
Little beach chairs.
absolutely can. Look, there is a lot of things that you could store in here. We could definitely make use of this space. So forget I booed. You can see the way the windows are styled. It's the same as the other one. It's got the slider in the bottom and the picture window up top. We'll take another look at that once we get inside. I'm gonna go down on my hands and knees again just to show you this storage compartment, because that's what I do for you. but it is a large storage compartment, metal inside. Yeah, there it is.
Wow. Go.
Yeah, I know. All right, as we go towards the back, we have the big Dalmatian, the Coachmen Dalmatian. Of course, got to have the Dalmatian. Look at the size of that storage. All right, so it's not on the passenger side, and this one is on the driver's side. And this is a plastic bottom, but look, I don't know if you can see this, Rose. You got to show them that storage goes all the way up front, up there behind the umbilical for the shore power, and it even goes all the way in the back. So there is quite a bit of room to store what you need back here. There's also an outdoor shower and your gate valves for your black and gray tank and your dump. And a ladder to get to the roof. Don't forget about that.
See that?
There we go. You want me to go up?
No.
No, I don't want to go up either. All right, let's take a look inside. All right, we got the same entrance, no step needed because it's not that high up. And as we walk in, we see an almost carbon copy of the cockpit. This is the Mercedes Sprinter cockpit. It's got the nice leather seats. Also above, it's got that same bed with the skylight that we like.
That looks higher than the other one, though.
It kind of, I don't know why that is. I don't think it is, though. I think it's the same. Same TV over the door, same cabinet, housing all the switches. The charger here for the phone. It's all the same so far. Oh wait, here we go. All right, now we're running into some changes. We've got the recliners. Now these are cloth. We haven't really seen much cloth recliners before. I don't know that I'm a big fan of the cloth. It seems to me like that would hold moisture and dirt, but I don't know. You let me know. Seems like this is the operating lever right here for the recliner. They seem like they would be a little comfortable. They are a little short, I think. We kind of, in our Wayfarer, we kind of sink into our recliners. They're big and puffy. These ones seem a little bit harder. They also have the same storage space underneath there.
Is there any storage behind there? It looks like there's a lot of space.
There's room for the recliners to go back. But as you remember, this section right here, that's the storage cabinet that's on the slide, where you said you wanted to store the chairs.
Okay.
Now there is a 12-volt outlet here, and one thing we actually love about this slide and the recliner is that big window behind the recliners, but also that window on the side. Because when you're sitting in the recliner, it's kind of nice to be able to look off to your left and see what's going on in front of the coach. Now it's got the window shades, that kind of stuck-on window shades that we are not big fans of. That's a rubber. This is a rubber material or plastic material. It's actually not rubber, it's plastic, but it's just, it looks like it's thrown on after the fact. You know, this could have been such a higher end looking unit with just a few extra, I don't know, accoutrements here or there. You like that word, accoutrements? Yeah. A few different design choices in certain areas would have gone a long way. Like this. Now here, talk about something that's a great design choice. Look at this. Now that's a lot better than just having a piece of wood sitting in the cabinet, isn't it? That is exactly what I'm talking about. That's the kind of thing that makes your RV look so much nicer than other RVs. Something like this. And it's so simple. It's a few screws and tracks to put into the cabinet to put those drawers in. So good job there. We like that. Let's talk about these cabinets. These hinges here, we aren't big fans of those hinges. They seem like they just let the doors slide. We like to see a piston system on there to keep the doors in place. But they are big cabinets, and they do have a magnetic lock that keeps them shut, and we like that. And they're very large cabinets. We're not really sure if we like the dark, but this gray does kind of match the theme of what's going on the outside. Look at that sink. Talk about matching the theme. Gray sink. It's really nice. It's a big sink. Again, not that deep, but plenty deep to do the job. What's going on over here? What do we got? This is a door on the corner. Oh, right here. Okay, yeah. There's cabinets here on the corner access. I think we had the extra, in the other one, didn't we have the extra countertop? Okay, so you don't have the extra countertop in here, but you do have a ton of storage space underneath. And the storage underneath the microwave oven. It's a smallish microwave. The dual induction cooktop with the spice rack and the backsplash. Think that would rattle when you're going down the road? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We kind of look at stuff like that because there's nothing worse than having rattling going on when you're going down the road. Oh, honey, what do we got here? Another Widowmaker. Oh, I hate the Widowmaker. I hate the Widowmaker. I get why you do it. It allows you to put more stuff underneath. It takes away from the headroom up here, but you don't need it there. I get it. Make the whole floor higher if you're going to use that Widowmaker. This bed, all right, is on these wood slats, which probably makes it a little bit softer. I'd be worried about breakage on these. That's just me. I think that would concern me. The breakage on that. It looks like it's down pretty well, but yeah, I'm a little, that makes me nervous. In the back of the bedroom, got storage and then more storage. That is a huge wardrobe. Really nice, and you can see how well these cabinets with the magnets are holding. Got stapled drawers, stapled real wood drawers, and then some shelves there, and a little mini drawer here. Got controls for the AC and the light switches. There's some power switches there alongside the bed, but it's pretty basic here in the bed area. I don't see any reading lights. There are overhead lights. No dedicated reading lights or anything like that. The bathroom has that corner bath that we are just not big fans of. This is interesting. Look at the tile work, the faux tile work in the, it looks like tiles. It's not. That's kind of neat, but again, it's a very low clearance in here and very tight, especially with this thing in here. That's an elbow hitter all day long, right on the funny bone. We do like the shower door, that it's retractable. That's great. The sink seems about a good size with the storage underneath that sink. Again, like the dark fixtures. Is this going to have that toilet again?
Maybe.
Oh, it looks like it. Oh, man, this is such... I'm worried I'm going to break it. Oh, my God. You know what this reminds me of? One of those portable camping toilets. Like they just put it in here and glued it down. If I sound angry, I don't mean to sound angry, but when I see stuff like this, I am astounded that somebody would think that it would be a good idea to put a toilet like this in an RV of this price. It's just, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Just don't get the mindset. But I'm done with my rant. Up overhead of the toilet is a pretty decent sized medicine cabinet again, and you've got a fan it's got a vent with a tiny fan up overhead. See that little tiny fan in there? The baby fan. Pretty cool. All in all, we can see what they were trying to do here with this Prism. From what they tell us, this might be a custom build, these two with the different colors. Maybe they're trying this out. I don't know. There's some things in here we really like. The floor plan, we like the floor plan. It's nice and open. We like recliners, always like the recliners. The bed, we would prefer, if this was a Murphy bed, we would prefer it a lot more. The corner bathroom, not big fans of the corner bathroom. We need a bigger shower. But as far as the kitchen goes, the sink is nice. We like the induction cooktops.
Is there a TV in the bedroom somewhere?
I don't see a TV at all. And we like to watch our TV. Yeah, the only one is the one over the, at least it's in front of the recliners. But yeah, I think you'd have to pull that out and watch it at an angle from the bedroom. So it's just these little things. You know, we like to try to imagine ourselves living in a space when we go through these RVs. And I think for the way we use the RV, this really isn't a space for us. They've got a lot of innovation here of how they've worked things around the storage compartments. But stuff like this seems like they had to prioritize the storage or the mechanicals underneath to keeping somebody from stubbing their toe or worse on the Widowmaker. Just our 2 cents. We hope you enjoyed this look at these two smaller Class Cs from Coachmen. A little bit different, unusual color schemes, unusual floor plans, and the styling is, let's just say, a little bit different. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up because it helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you, Rose. Also, if you subscribe, don't forget to ring that bell for notifications so you'll be told every time we post a new video. You can also follow us on Facebook and Rose's favorite, Instagram. We'll see you in the next video.